So this is the fourth game of the championship. I think there was a lot of disappointment last time in Italy. I think because you really felt you had an opportunity there. What did you think went wrong on the day?
I don't know. There's quite a lot of things you can obviously blame it on, but I think it was overall performance. Obviously, looking at the last games in the championship, we kind of put a performance in but didn't get the result. But this time against Italy, it was lacking performance, and I think we went into the game thinking that before, obviously the performances we've had, we're going to be on the performance again, but it was more of we didn't put anything together and it just wasn't working. So yeah. I
guess the real disappointment as well is because although you got those defeats to Ireland and England, at times the play was good and you had good patches in both games. So they looked as though there was something to build on. Have you taken positives out of the 3 games you've played?
A lot of positives. There's a lot of positives out of all 3 games. So going into France, obviously, there's a lot of positives to take out of the game against obviously Ireland and then against England, and a lot of things we can work on. Obviously, what happened against Italy, but I think it's just mentality. Obviously, we get a score against us, and that's where our heads seem to dip, and then obviously it's quite hard to build everyone back up again. But I think going into France, I thought there is a lot that we've taken from all games, obviously into training tomorrow on Saturday to kind of put them right. So yeah.
Were you surprised at the way Italy played? Because they played quite a simple game, didn't they? They played a lot of short passing, just one runner coming off, short pass, and that got them a lot of ground.
They got them a lot of ground. It was a lot of offloads. It was offload out of tackle, and obviously we would only get the low tackle, but we wouldn't get someone to hit them high. So they were getting the offloads and they were making yardage. So I think that's just capitalising on our mistakes, to be honest.
Heather gets her 70th cap this weekend against France. Can you describe what Heather means to the team?
Oh, Heather's just someone that you just look up to. Obviously, she's been playing for God knows how many years, She's a good girl. She trains hard. She's someone obviously I look up to, obviously being a young one in the squad. So she's a very good girl, and she obviously goes onto the pitch and gives everything she can. And that's testament to her age as well, so it's really nice.
You did get a try last week.
Yeah, we did.
Which was good because that was the first points for Scotland in the championship.
Yep.
So it came late in the game, but what did that do? I know it's disappointing because you lost the game, but has it helped the kind of healing process after the game?
Oh, listen, we've obviously the last 3 games we've not had a score at all, and it's all been a whitewash. We've not even scored for how many years, do you know what I mean? And it's not nice, obviously, going into a game knowing that the pressure's there, that you've not scored. So yeah, it did come in late in the game, and I think it's obviously, you should have seen obviously when we scored, everyone was like, yeah, we won the game, So it's a lot of pressure off our backs because obviously we've not scored for so long, and obviously we're scoring now. So hopefully that's the start of something then going into France this weekend,
Okay, you run the show because you're at 10.
Yeah.
Right, so what do you enjoy about being at 10? Is it because you like bossing everybody else?
I don't know if it's like bossing someone else. I think it's a lot of pressure, But 10, it's if you've got the ability to kind of put people in space, and it's just having an eye for the game. And 10's the most pressure position on the pitch, and I don't know, Shorty has one game, Lisa Martin has one sort of aspect to her game that she brings, and obviously I bring another. So it's just changing it up.
So what's your aspect then? What do you bring to 10?
Playing on the gain line, putting people into goals, hopefully score some tries, so we'll see.